Have you realized that you're not living up to your potential and you are tired of it and you're ready for it? Today's guest is Jodi Barrett of KB Stronger, and she's gonna teach us on how to optimize our mindfulness and our movement on The Local Connection.
Welcome to The Local Connection with the Givlin Gals, joining forces with my amazing mother to bring you illuminating interviews and invaluable marketing insights. Get ready to ignite your business with The Local Connection.
So we just finished up with Peter. He's so amazing. He's with Flippic Photography, and if you need either product shots or personal family shots, he is the guy to talk to because he's going to make you feel comfortable on the other side of the film. This is great. But I'm going to tell you somebody who's going to help you feel comfortable during exercise, and that's Jodi. Jodi's with us today, and she's talking about mindset and movement, and I'm so excited to have her from KB Stronger. Thanks, Jodi, for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Yes, so please, Jodi, tell us a little bit more about you and how you got to where you are now.
Oh, well, I always say Cole's version. It's probably
Yes,
quick.
the Spark Notes. Sorry, but we could write a book. We should write a book.
We did write a book.
Yes. Yay! Okay.
So, it's, started with basically touching a kettlebell one day and figuring out that there was a pathway with that for me to ground myself and bring fitness and the mindset to people's lives on a daily basis. So that's a pretty short version.
That is a very short version.
Yes.
So, kettlebells. Mm-hmm. Those are a guy thing, right?
Oh no. There is a stigma to a kettlebell, that it's daunting, it's scary, it's complicated. It's the only tool I train other than using my pull-up bar. And it's the only tool I've been using for over 11 years now. So, and I have my oldest client I have is 76. She just turned 76. And she's been training bells. And she will tell you that it's like anything else, you just have to start. Yeah. And like everything else, other piece of equipment, you need to know how to use it. So
Respect the kettlebell.
Respect the weight, right?
Yes.
So.
Or you'll hit somebody's front windshield with a kettlebell and that'll be a different conversation. You did not respect the weight. Okay, so I'm of a certain age, I'm of a certain fitness level, I'm of a certain experience with body pain. I can't do kettlebells, Jodi.
Well, there's a mindset. Right? I used to always try to convince, when I first started doing what I did, I always try to convince people to train. I'd be your biggest cheerleader until I decided that the mindset piece is there. And you can do what you think you can do. So if you think that kettlebell is scary, daunting, you're never gonna work with it, it's probably your reality. So that's why I pulled in the mindset into the training, because it's key. People can do a 30-day challenge, they can crush it, they can fall off the map because they didn't bring in the mindset part of the training.
So on the mindset side of things, like if that's something that I struggle with, what are some tips that you have for just staying consistent, right?
Yeah, start small. I always say stack your habits. So if you came to me and you're like, I want to get started, I want this, I would say let's pick one. Maybe that's simply adding movement in. And then the next piece of that is add movement in without judgment, because you are starting, right?
I like that.
And then once you add movement in, then we'll have the conversation a little more in depth about what you're eating. Most people, when they start moving, they start feeling better. Their natural progression is, oh, I actually want to eat something. You'll eat something bad, but they've worked out, and then they're kind of like, they start putting two to two together on their own that, oh man, I just did a great workout and now I put something in that doesn't feel great. So slowly you'll progress to stack the next habit.
So habit stacking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it a linear approach? Or do people fall off the wagon and have to come back and fall off the wagon and have to come back? Is that more of a...
Yeah, I think it's again, person to person. Everybody's a little bit different. I find if you actually sit down and you're gonna stack your habits and get someone to help you, help and support is always key
Yeah.
also to success. Sometimes there are different individuals that can do things on their own. The majority of us need a little help along the way.
So talk to me about a program with you. I watched this today. I decide I want to try these kettlebell things, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I think I'm in. What does it look like to work with you?
Well, that can look like a range of different things. My first step is always say, connect with me. I'm very personable, and you can go ahead and jump online and start training without, I have people online that I have never had a conversation with, and that's just what they choose, and that's who they are. And then the next person will reach out, connect, we'll have a conversation. Maybe it's, I do some private client training one-on-one, online or in person, and then maybe it's like a gradual or go online, kind of a split. So I always say, when you work with me, I want to fit what works best for you.
And is there a specific type of person you'd like to work with, or is there a specific time of day you like to work with them, or is it, what I'm hearing is you're going to tailor it to what they need and where they're at? Yeah. Is there anybody that you're like, they've got the right mindset, but no, we can't work together? Is there any kind of limiting factor in all of it?
No, I think, it's kind of, I'm going to make changes with either of you, I need to fit that. Right? So you can't come to me and if my schedule's full, obviously I can't do, but the point is, it needs to fit your life, right? I have moms that have the little kids, they've only got 15 minutes a day. So I've built the online, so there's 10-minute, 5-minute programs, so you can be successful within your life, right? They don't have time to run out to a gym, so they train right at home. So it's about fitting, not my life, but fitting your life, my client's life.
And how frequently should we be training?
You should move your body. I always say if once a week works for you and that makes you a better human, then that's great. Twice is great. If you want to not have to reset every time, 3 times a week is good. So then you're not always in that sore point all the time. It's good to be there once in a while where we're like, yeah, we work something different, but if it's a constant once a week, you work really hard once a week and you feel like that, nobody likes to not be able to sit down and stand up.
No, right. No, I agree. I agree.
Move, right?
So on the mindfulness and movement, if we've done the movements and we're considering our diet and just being more mindful of what it is that we're eating, what are some other habits that we can do to kind of rest better? Because I feel like we just don't focus on that enough. We're like, well, I ate enough and I did my thing and I did my movements, and now why do I still not feel great? Because, sleep,
right?
How much sleep?
Sleep, that will vary from person to person. For me, I have a golden rule. If I don't get sleep, I don't make any decisions the next day.
Okay.
If they're personal or business, I just put them over here because that's what I know about myself. So sleep's super important to me. So I'm like a 7-hour sleep person.
I'm really trying to hit the 7 hours, yeah. Lately we've been at 6.5, but.
And you'll know, right?
Yeah.
You randomly cry when you shouldn't. You're like, oh!
Right?
Oh, man, what just happened here? I didn't sleep.
All right.
Yes.
But it's recognizing that. And that's when the mindset comes in, when you start to become aware more of your triggers and where you go.
Okay, so I have a history of back issues, and I've been cautioned by medical specialists to not fall, not slip, not do this, not do that, be careful with my exercise. Can I still work with you?
Yes. Yeah, we just have the conversation of where your concerns are. Often I think that puts a kind of a fear factor in our brain, and then you go protective mode. It's kind of like when you hurt something and you think you should just sit, right? And then I sit here and I'm waiting, and while I'm waiting, the wheels are falling off the bus. So, movement. Movement's key. Movement is blood flow. Okay. If you stop blood flow to an area, it's not going to recover. So it doesn't have to be like, I wouldn't say let's go lift 50-pound kettlebells and swing stuff, but there's always something for someone. I just had someone who is coming, she has an injury, she's waiting for an MRI. We scaled down her workouts to 30 minutes, and it's low impact, core, and Yeah, so I mean, you should move your body. I mean, of course you follow the guidelines of your doctor, but I think too it's important to use your own common sense on how you feel.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's great.
Listening to the body, I think, is something that just, it's becoming more accepted now, but I feel like it was just, you know, be a robot, do the
Push through
thing,
the pain.
push through, you're a
workout.
man.
Come on,
Like,
20-minute
no.
workout. Sorry, that gives away my age too. 20-minute workout, 20-minute workout.
What's that from?
That would be from a TV show where they used to do aerobics over lunch hour for the 20-minute workouts. Yeah. And 80s. Google the clip, guys. Google. You'll find 20-minute workout. So if we want to find you
Yes.
for our own customized approach, not the 20-minute jump around, where would we find you?
Or maybe it.
Could be. Well, find me at kbstronger.com or Instagram, kbstronger_. I'm actually kind of everywhere, so social media, kbstronger, throw it out there. You should find me.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for being here and for teaching us more about movement and mindset and mindfulness. Deeply appreciate it, and thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
All right, next up we have Hillary Henninger here. She'll be teaching us all about the smart girl divorce strategy and how to move on to that next part of your life that's super exciting and empowering. So stay tuned.
Thanks for tuning in for another episode of The Local Connection, reminding you that success is just a strategy away. Stay tuned for more actionable insights on The Local Connection. Until next time, thrive in your marketing endeavors.